Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of Civilization 6, coming at you with a brand new Wonder Start. This is the 10th edition of the Wonder Start series. So excited to bring it to you. This is going to be oh so much fun. What I decided to do for the 10th anniversary is do a military style Wonder Start, because the first one got a fair amount of positive feedback with Alexander, and I got a bit of an idea during a series I did last week for a really cool Wonder Start idea. And since we've only done one previous Wonder Start series where it was something other than just going kind of science culture kind of thing, I figured we'd do it. So that's what we're going to do. Now, you're probably sitting here thinking, I don't see a Wonder. What are you talking about? What have you done? Well, the Wonder is just off the coast here. And in fact, I think you can actually see the sea. You can see the sea right there. I think you can probably guess what it is. And actually, if you look very carefully, you can see a few of little graphic pieces along the edge there. Now, this is actually supposed to be a double Wonder Start, but when I was editing the map, I learnt that you cannot put wonders more than 8 tiles away from one another. So it took me a while to figure it out. I was trying to figure out why I couldn't get them to spawn. I was like, spawn one, try to spawn the other one, it wouldn't let me, so I delete the other one and start this one and try to go to the next one. Couldn't get them to spawn together. So there's also a second wonder that we will see quite quickly into the game, and you will learn about that. And it'd be basically a double Wonder Start for military purposes, and you'll learn very quickly what that is. So let's not waste any time. Let's go ahead. Actually, we always take a quick look. Shaka, you know him, you love him. Best music in the game, so get ready for that. The Mbuto. You may make cores at Mercenary Civic and armies at Nationalism Civic, which is significantly earlier, and an additional +5 combat strength to both cores and armies. So that's going to be really, really handy. We're going to push to Mercenary Civics, and we'll be rocking cores, get the +5 base strength in there, and we're going to run people over. The Isibongo, cities with a garrison unit get +3 loyalty per turn and +5 loyalty if it's a core or army. Conquering a city with a unit will upgrade it to a core or army if you prefer proper civics are unlocked. So this is very advantageous, because what you can do is you can have some cores and stuff hanging around and doing some damage, but you always want to try and make sure you have a non-core take the last hit, so when they take it over, it becomes a core, and then, after the first few cities you've taken, you've got more and more cores, and basically everybody's a core. Or eventually an army. So that should be a lot of fun there. Military strength, free cores. The Impy is kind of a substandard unique unit. The fact that it's a anti-cavalry unit is a little bit annoying. We'll make some, and if you happen to run into a civ that's got some horsies running around, it'll become advantageous, but generally speaking, it doesn't tend to have all that much advantage. The increased flanking bonus and low cost and low maintenance and all that kind of stuff is really nice, but generally speaking, we won't be having a lot of them just because they're not that strong a unit for most combat situations. And then, of course, a special military district. We're going to be spamming these bad boys in our starting cities in order to get some great general action going. A district unique to Zulu, which replaces the encampment. It will, of course, be half price. It provides +1 housing, which is also very nice. And once the civic or technology prerequisite is met, cores and armies can be built outright. Faster cores and army creation. So you can actually build the cores and armies faster and build them straight out once you get that. So race to mercenary tech. Coming in hot. Chat, thanks for being here. Not Great Barrier Reef. Sorry, Moondoggy. Is it a good idea when forming cores to build it with upgraded old units? Well, actually, now that they've actually updated it, so when you create a core, if you have one unit that has, say, a couple of promotions, and another unit that has a couple of promotions, but they're different than this one, then when you put them together, they'll have both promotion tree sides. So if you go down the left on one, down the right on the other, they'll actually have both. So it actually creates an advantage there. Now, generally speaking, if you have, like, say, 3 or 4 units that all need to be put together, and you've got a couple that are promoted and a couple that aren't, it's probably best to put one that is with one that isn't, so that you have a couple, like, so that you get, you know, a couple upgrades, as opposed to if you put the 2 together that have both, and the 2 that have nothing, then you've got no unit that's upgraded at all. And yes, Edmund, brand new. Yes, so let's go ahead and settle. Let's not waste any more time. There it is, the Giant's Causeway. Bada bing, a bada boom. Let's rock and roll. Hero score to boot. Let's go. We are going to jump right into Ye Old Scout. We're working the 2-2 with culture. And yeah, there you go. Nice and easy. Boop 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 ba doo. I'm gonna go probably mining first, because we could work that. And also the quarry. Animal husbandry would be good to find horses and maybe work that. Irrigation, of course. We're gonna have to get them all going as quick as we can. So page better your reef. Alright. Let's start searching around. Goody hut. Boom. We can, because we're on a coast, like, generally speaking, you kind of feel like this is going to be our area, so you can go ahead and leave that for the scout that'll pop out. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And you know what? Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to come down this way. I'm going to come south and get an idea what's south of us, because I'll end up sending my scout that way to grab the goody hut, and then come this way and circle around. So that would make the most sense. No, that's what I was just thinking. Is I'm gonna go this way, and I'll bring him to the Giant's Causeway, as well. I wanted to do a circle just to get an idea of give people an idea where we're going. But yeah, the warrior's heading to Giant's Causeway. Don't worry about that. Some more bananas down here. There's the turtles. I want to make sure this is locked, because I want to work that culture. And then there's science there, but only have the one production on it. There's a first meet on Kabul. Very nice. We're going to drop in... Oh, we have one turn. We'll put a turn in the monument. And I'm just going to pop like that, get the spear, and come back. And then we'll take off. Alright, one turn into the monument, and then we can pop on the settler. Now, this is where you want to figure out what you want to do here, because this is some nice free science. I kind of like, we have a lot of good tiles. I kind of like working the food here. It slows down the settler, but I kind of like it for growth. I do kind of like it. And then in 5 turns, when 6 turns, we'll be able to work all 3 tiles. You know what I mean? Because this will be popping out. Actually, I'll probably grow to 3 and work the gold, to be honest with you. The 2-2 with gold. The production and 3 gold is worth more, I think. And then we'll just keep trying to grow our population. That'll be the big key. Try and get a builder, make that a 5 food. Will also be key. So we're gonna pop. Let's pop to here, I guess. Actually, I might go here. Get that coast shot there. Bit of a rough terrain up in there, but okay. So we know where we're looking here. I'm gonna head up that way and hit Giant's Causeway. Hopefully, we get a barb camp coming here soon.
It is not wisdom.
We can work the faith for our pantheon. We will work survey to start. Was it turn 10? Hopefully we can
find yourself in a
There's mining. Let's find the horsies. Rebuild our... Oh, bronze working. I mean, that doesn't... I mean, so considering we haven't found... Oops, wrong spot. Considering we haven't found any barbarians yet, that's actually not that big a deal, because we do want to get to our Akonda as soon as possible. Barbs do get buffed by Giant's Causeway, in fact. Yep. If they happen to walk past it. Hey, Ranger, what's up, buddy? I'm gonna walk... Oh, there we go. I was trying to decide if I wanted to walk the top or bottom. I thought, well, I better take a look at what's up here. Got a city-state, actually, in here. Probably a pretty good settle on that T. For some science. Oh, speaking of barbarians, let's head up that way. Here comes Pop 3. And we will lock in that for the gold. Could also buy the 2-3 tile here. But I like having the gold coming in because we might have to buy a builder. I wouldn't mind being able to buy the builder. Population growth. This is where I would consider locking in this 8 and 6. Saves us one turn on the settler, but turns growth way down. But the thing is that we're going to lose the population anyway. So I feel like we pop down to 2 and we can get right back up to 3 again anyway. So I think we work that and get the science out of it. So I think we work these 3 tiles right now. And then we could buy the 3-2 as well. I kind of like getting that science going and even the gold. For that matter. Oh, there's population. Always nice to get population when you just turn to pop and you're stagnating. I think it's at this point where I say, you know what, let's grab... I love the 3-2 for the growth early, but that's a tricky call. The production's a bit more important than food. We got the free population. I'm gonna go ahead and get the 2-3 because we're already at 4 to 6 pop. Let's go ahead and do that. And let's lock in that. Trims that settler down really nicely. And we've also got, that was not a first meet on Cahokia. We've met a new continent, so they must have been a new continent. And earn a great merchant. That's a bit of a long stretch. Where do these guys want? Construct a holy site. That is not cool. That is not cool, ladies and gentlemen. Really, really crappy. Like, I don't understand why they haven't changed it yet. Like, why would a military city-state worry about me getting a holy state? Why would they not have their objective to be build an encampment? That would actually help me. 652 views on that vid. How's that feel? Feels good, man. 651 devices running. Actually, I stopped doing that, Moondoggy, completely, to be honest with you. But yeah, I couldn't believe it. Like, I mean, the series has been getting more and more popular, but it just exploded. I couldn't believe it. In 100 minutes, it was like 350 or 60 or whatever it was views, and it's still getting like 100 an hour.
If there are no
what in the hell happened here? No game? Oh, what the hell? Oh, so frustrating.
Every nation lives by exchange.
There's the settler. Send him out. We'll get there eventually. For whatever reason, the scout was right-clicked over here somehow, and so it was automatically moving that way instead of this way. It just cost me 2 moves worth of... Anyway, not a big deal. Let's see. I want to get the monument. Culture is going to be huge. Culture is going to be huge. Let's go ahead and lock that in there. Got horsies here. Got to keep an eye on that. We're going to need a builder.
We are, by the grace of God, Victoria, Queen of the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Ireland.
Yeah, thanks. You'd best... prepare your armies. Why is she sad? Why so sad, girl?
Giovanna, desirous of
Fountain of Youth.
quick
And because I took my sweet ass time,
the twin Aswin
I didn't
also
even get the
came.
first meat on it. I didn't even get the first meat on it. You gotta be kidding me. Driftwood bringing in the Prime for the 2nd month straight. Thank you very much, buddy. Welcome back in. 2 months. We drift ever so closer to the end of the month, and 69 subscribers for the month. A lot of work to do if we're going to get there, folks. A lot of work. So much work to do. What's the COD want? Another holy site. Jesus Christ, game. Makes absolutely no sense. We're going to fortify him, or else he'll be a dead man. Thank you very much again, Driftwood. I appreciate that. Monument 1. Got our builder on the way out here to settle. We're going to... Actually, we can clear that and snag the boost in the same turn. We're going to go there. And I'm going to go... If he happens to step here, I lose my zone of control. So I gotta be... I won't be able to settle, so I gotta be able to be careful there. Okay, next. So in a military game, I'm only looking to get like 3, maybe 4 cities. And I think it's time to grab a builder. I try to get my settlers out relatively quickly. We're not going to be going Ancestral Hall. It's a totally different kind of game, so different level of strategy. Trader is nice, but I would like to get a builder because I'd like to improve 3 tiles for one thing. And we have a lot of nice tiles that we could get going if we would ever get a freaking builder underway. So let's see what happens here. Next turn. He's probably going to step away because of that warrior. Yeah, he did. So we're popping in here. We're going to settle on the Wonder, which is also looking like a little bit of floodplains here, which is nice. And, oh, that's interesting. So, we're popping into the monument, but we have to lock in the 2/2. I'm thinking about buying this, but yeah, because this is a no food, no production tile. We kind of need the food. I think. Well, well, it's super early Pantheon, but it's a 58 turn monument. The city's sitting there doing nothing. Yeah, it's a thought. I could do that for like 3-4 turns. My other thought is buy this tile, and we get to population 2 in like 3 turns, and then we do it anyway. Kind of considering getting a... I kind of wanted to buy a builder. We got so much to improve. Like farm, quarry, pasture, minor resource, turtles. So much to do out here. No religion, Mumble and Tumble. Absolutely no religion. It will be just a Pantheon, and whether or not to do it. Yeah, well, I'm not going to be switching out on a Pantheon soon anyway, because It's an interesting thing because I'm going to be stopping here in next turn, and in fact, I'm actually going to switch it now and pump the last turn in, which I have the boost, so I don't waste. So I'm probably going to switch here because we'll get to pop 6. Yeah, this is the play. 100% every day of the week. This is the play. Now we want to come back this way because we need to go get that goodie hut. I don't know what you mean by better than building a settler. Oh, you mean getting the free settler Pantheon? I don't think I'll be getting the free settler Pantheon. Considering I'm only going to probably be building 4 cities total. Yeah, no, that's not likely to be the case. What I'd like to get is the God of the Forge would be the one. Yeah, it's usually unless you're there first. Unless you're the first to a Pantheon. Turn 24, I highly doubt I'm first to a Pantheon. And it's pretty much always the first gone. Actually, you know what? No, you were heading down that way. Okay. Not paying attention. Let's go ahead and take that. Free envoy. Really could use a free builder. I'm thinking about sticking this in here to speed up settler and unit production. In fact, I'm going to do it right now. I'm going to do it right now. Mumble and Tumble, how you doing? Thank you very much for the follow. Yeah, I'm going to do that right away because it's going to speed up unit production in the capital right away. So I like that. The Norwegians! What's going on? Mitla. Down here getting busy. Builder next turn. Next 2 turns we have early empire boost. We'll start to fix up some tiles. Now here's where the interesting question is. Seven turns. 5 turns. I can grow in 5 turns if I work that. And I really want the culture. I want that monument up and running. Because the culture is huge in order to get to mercenaries as fast as possible. So I want the culture up. I want that culture up and running. In 5 turns we're working that tile. Let's grab the trader and then we'll get the settler going. Eureka for archery. Wonderful. The Eureka for archery. All these city-states around me only got 1 first meet. Jeez. There's early empire boost. I desperately need to make sure I get these tile improvements done as soon as possible. Not likely. God of Forge is typically there. So I'm not too worried about it. I don't remember the last time I didn't get God of Forge. I guess it could be a concern. Every time, Mubot, I swear to God.
You tread on
yeah. Speaking of treading on dangerous waters, you might want to... Hendu, one of your favorites? Yeah, it's a good one, bud. We're gonna enjoy this one, I think, for sure. Akkad declared war on Victoria. You mean Victoria declared war on Akkad? That sounds more likely. This barbarian scout's gonna be a pain in my ass. Try to avert that, shall we? Okay, just wanted to clear this out, see what was going on. I'm going to swing back around, come over here to Fountain of Youth with the warrior.
I'm also interested.
Oh, there's a free envoy with Mitla. A little bit of free science. So early empire done. We have no choice really but to switch over to here. And we still have a couple turns until we can improve that tile. So a little frustrating there. I mean, I could, in order to avoid wasting... No, we're just going to go on craftsmanship. There's nothing you can do about it. Sorry, 1 turn into mysticism? Yeah, I was considering the option. But it slows down my government by a turn. So I'm going to do the one. I'm going to flip it back. If you, I'll show you in a second what I mean. So research. Let's go there. Governor. I put colonization in, spit that settler out faster. And I'm going to stick with survey. Lacos, how you doing? Pantheon. God of the Forge. Production towards ancient and classic military units. Other options. Not a lot of other good options, really, if we're being honest. Pastures, got barely any. There might be like, what, 1, 2, 3, 4? 5 if I put a city down in here. 5 culture over God of Forge in a military game, not too likely. Even though culture is important for this particular game. So God of the Forge it is. Found Pantheon. We're good to go. City's at pop 3 now, so we are working the right tiles. Go get the spear on that. Heading back in here. Barb way down in the side. Okay. We'll be liking that for a golden age 10 plus. Need to sort out some era score. We do, of course, have our unique God, I can't believe they both wanted holy sites. That is the absolute worst. Sir Beckus, thank you for the follow. Welcome aboard. We have our unique district, of course, which is buy me 4 of the 6 I need. Horrible Fat Kid, how you doing? Glad to stop by. Hope you're doing good. I'm doing good. I'm doing real good. Ugh. Get the heck out of there. Oh shoot, I forgot to switch off. It doesn't matter. I should have just done it the other way, but I would have forgot the other way as well, so it wouldn't have made any difference. I was going to do get one more turn in this or this so it was done, and then put a turn into mysticism, but nothing to do about it now. If we go quick, it's almost like it's a little bit of a time to talk about districts. We have this fissure here, so it's going to be campus city around there. I would imagine it's government plaza there, and we boost some campuses. I'm going to say Probably a city there and a city here, maybe? Or maybe here? Here makes it easier to get that. Or actually this. This city goes there. This city gets that one. Can throw a couple commercial hubs down. Like that. This city could throw their commercial hub there. And I'm thinking... there. Actually, no. That doesn't make a lot of sense. That guy's commercial hub could go there on the government plaza, which means this would end up being the encampment. Either that or I'd have to build the encampment like back here somewhere. Doesn't really matter, I guess. Hate to use a hill up, I suppose. Could go here with the encampment. That way I'm not using up a hill in the capital to lose productivity. Get a builder down there and chop it out for the era score. I think that's probably the play. And then we'll have to figure out encampments as well. Alright, I think I like that.
The man who has grit enough to...
There's irrigation. Could have used another barb camp in the area. Four turns on a builder. I have to buy the tile, which is not cheap. The other option is to put this commercial hub here instead. That might be the way to go. Buy this tile, it's cheaper. This commercial hub goes there. It loses an adjacency. Would normally have been a 5. I put it there. If I put the military encampment there and the commercial hub there for this city, then this commercial hub would be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I put it here, it's a 3. That's 2 gold a turn. Sucks, but it might be the play. I could always put another district there, I suppose. I think that's the play, though. Yeah, I think that's the play. Which city do I build next? This one provides science. This one provides gold and culture with some growth tiles. Don't really care that much about a golden, but at the same time, it's better than a standard, I guess. Yeah, let me just go ahead and dish out my horses to you. Quite the campus that Mitla can build there. Kind of would like to get another slinger or two out. Horse Rush with Giant's Causeway just sounds so good, though. I kind of want to go into another settler after I build the Iconda. Or Iconda, or whatever pronounce it. Norway here. The 1-3. Monument into a granary for housing. Get those campuses built. So many things to do, folks. So many things to do. Just kind of want to make sure that the pathway to a settler is clear here. We're almost to pop 4. Or, sorry, to pop 5. An extra T. I'll take the gold, no doubt. I'll take that gold early. I forgot I had the extra T.
Don't reinvent.
Got that boost to state workforce in there just in time. Turn 50 isn't too bad there. We're doing real good, actually. I'm just about to do that, Mindoggy. Just trying to plan out some ideas here. Pop 5 and 3. Locked in on some good production, and we're growing as good as well. 7 turns. That'll probably be 6 turns from now. Need 2 more era score. I need 2 more era score, ladies and gentlemen. You know what? I'm gonna grab a builder. Granary and 8's nice, but I'm gonna grab a builder and then into the granary because the builder can get me housing as well. By working these 3 tiles here, we'll get a housing to help us out, and then we'll go builder into granary. Then we'll get the districts on the way. I don't know what I'm gonna do for. Maybe I could go first Sue's. See, if I jump on Mysticism now, that envoy is an option for first Sue's, because I do have an envoy sitting here. Wait, oh no, I didn't. I gave it to a COD for the... Ooh, that was a mistake. Ooh, that's not good. Yeah, we're working this. That is not good. This is your score here. Actually, you know what? Wait a minute. Oh, I got 10 turns left still. Okay, Political Philosophy gets me there. I'm 9 turns on that. I'm completely fine. We are completely 100%. No problemo. Good to go. Pop 5 next turn there. Shaved a turn off there, which is beautiful. Zanzibar in the north. Turn 44. I think I'm going to wrap up this video, folks. We're about to get another settler out. Golden Age coming in hot. Political Philosophy in 4 turns. And then we'll start to put it together. 4 cities. We're going to get our culture online a little bit. I'm going to get some horses going. And we are going to rush somebody with some Giants Causeway action. Horse Giants Causeway action. It's going to be beautiful. Don't miss it. That's on the next episode. Thank you so much for being here, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.